a lot of people are a lot of people are trying to evaluate whether or not Trump is doing the right type of deals, as though they are qualified to speak on it. But a lot of people are talking about whether or not Trump did the right thing and accepting this plane from Qatar. So I only want to spend 10 minutes on it because Trump directly addressed this. We've never had a president that directly addressed the issues that people are concerned about. He's not running from it. He's not dodging him. He's not getting out of it. He's directly addressing the issue. And so let's talk about the ethics behind the possibility of Trump accepting a plane from Qatar. Should he accept it? Should he not accept it? Well, this was his words directly in what he said when it came to the plane in Qatar.
It's going to be very interesting.
Mr. President, what do you say to people who view that luxury jet as a personal gift to you? Why not leave it behind?
You're ABC fake news, right?
Why not leave
Oh my God. He's so petty. He's so petty. Why my president so petty, y'all? Why he's so quick with the snapbacks? He's so petty. Imagine one of the most powerful men in the world calling you ABC fake news. Oh my God. So petty. While he's signing an executive order in order to reduce drug prices for seniors. Oh.
As a personal gift to you? Why not leave it behind?
You're ABC fake news, right?
Why not?
Only ABC. Well, a few of you would. Let me tell you, you should be embarrassed asking that question. They're giving us a free jet. I could say, no, don't give us. I want to pay you $1 billion or 400 million or whatever it is. Or I could say, thank you very much. You know, there was an old golfer named Sam Snead. Did you ever hear of him? He won 82 tournaments. He was a great golfer. And he had a motto: when they give you a putt, you say, thank you very much. You pick up your ball and you walk to the next hole. A lot of people are stupid. They say, no, I insist on putting it. Then they putt it and they miss it. And their partner gets angry at them. You know what? Remember that, Sam Snead. When they give you a putt, you pick it up and you walk to the next hole and you say, thank you very much.
Respectfully, sir.
Now, I wonder if we'd have had Biden in office if he would have been able to explain it to us from a business perspective that clearly. Makes sense to me. Makes perfect sense to me. If they want to give you a putt, then you take it. You say thank you very much and you keep it moving. 100%. I myself, on a much more microscopic level than Trump, had to learn to accept when people were blessing me. Did y'all remember a year ago, a couple years ago? I don't remember how long ago it was, and I don't remember what was happening, but you guys started showering me with so much love, and y'all was really holding me down, and y'all was contributing into the platform and all of this stuff. And you know me, I'm never a person that's going to ask for anything. I'm always just going to try to add value. And then I appreciate everybody that support the platform. And that's why I acknowledge everybody that super chat, cash app, everything. I try never, ever to forget anybody. And I always try to give back. And I always try to fund people's businesses and give back to the community. But you guys, and I got emotional and I crashed out and I said, I'm ending the stream. Y'all keep on send too much money. And I was like, you know what? Y'all check me on it. I got a whole bunch of messages. People was calling me like, man, what's wrong with you? Grow up. Stop having a temper tantrum. What you trying to prove to people? You trying to prove that you the greatest and most ethical person in the world? People know who you are, and that's the reason why they rock with you. And I said, you know what? Let me get out of my feelings. I came back on the live stream the next day, and I said, you know what? I appreciate y'all. You got to stop insulting people when they want to look out for you. When somebody appreciates you, when somebody does something big for you, for whatever reason, they are trillionaires over there in Qatar. And we sitting here talking about whether or not we should accept the gift or not. What? They owe money. They ain't tripping off that. If they had it to give, if it was a problem, they wouldn't be offering it. If it wasn't a problem, they wouldn't be offering it. Listen, I know few guys that have turned down free box. Don't sit here and talk to me about ethics in here. Don't sit here and talk to me about ethics. Y'all taking box from people that shouldn't even be in your vicinity. And you tipping right after that. Just because you're a nice person and you appreciate the box gesture. Y'all not even turning down free box. Missed me with the nonsense talking about you would turn down a free plane. Get the hell out of here. Get the heck out of here. All of these people acting like they're holier than thou. Oh, you just stole some gum from the gas station the other day because you ain't had your phone on you. Your kids are thieves. I know who you liberals are. Y'all are the same ones that was stealing over there in California and you sitting there talking about you shouldn't take it. What? Get the heck out of here. I know you got a case pending right now that you dodging from, that you in a whole nother city and you in a whole nother state because you know you got a warrant for stealing Funyuns. You've been stealing Funyuns and hot Cheetos for a long time. They caught you and they told you to appear back for court. You left because you didn't want to get in trouble and you went and found a new job and now you got a whole new persona that you selling to the people over in Atlanta. I know who you are. I know who you are. They stole PPP loan money and tried to justify it to us. You steal every single day. You steal every day and you sitting here talking about ethics.
As a businessman, some people may look at this and say, have you ever been given a gift worth millions of dollars and then not received anything?
It's not a gift to me, it's a gift to the Department of Defense. And you should know better. Because you've been embarrassed enough, and so has your network. Your network is a disaster. ABC is a disaster. Here is the bill. Bobby, come on over here.
Oh my God, this guy is crazy. I love it though.
President Trump arriving in Saudi Arabia this morning, his first major foreign trip of his second term, also including stops in Qatar and the United Arab Emirates. The focus, deepening economic ties.
You said this is sad, Anton. Come on with what? They owe us. The whole world owe the United States of America all kind of gifts. We are owed trillions of dollars from every single nation on the face of this earth. Every country on the world on the face of this earth. China owe us. Qatar owe us, Saudi Arabia owe us, Europe owes us, the United Kingdom owes us, Japan owes us, both Koreas owe us. What you talking about? Everybody owe us. They should be showering us with gifts. They owe us. Everybody owe us. The United States of America deserves better treatment. We should be rolled the red carpet out for every single time that they come here. Every single time. Everybody owe us. We not turning down no gifts. We need all of the money in the coffer right now. Right now. You just gave a bunch to your pastor the other day. He didn't turn you down. Did you hold him accountable? And he ain't even got nothing to give you. He can't write a law. He can't help you get into heaven. And he got 2 side chicks. You pay your tithes and offering, you overpay for the building fund, and you give to the pastor, he pull up in his Cadillac, and you don't have nothing to say, and you're going to sit here and criticize the president of the United States of America? We're not going for it. We're not doing no self-righteousness here on the Millionaire Morning Show today.
Ties with the Gulf Kingdoms. Saudi's crown prince promised a $600 billion investment in the U.S. when Trump was reelected, and the United Arab Emirates.
That's why we in debt. That's why we in debt, Quinn, because they owe us. We collecting on all debt. We collecting student loan debts. Listen, anybody that got student loan debt, we don't want to hear from you on this segment of the show until you pay off your student loan debt to the United States of America.
Committed to a $1.4 trillion investment. The New York Times reports the Trump administration is now considering selling thousands of artificial intelligence chips to an Emirati AI firm, which the U.S. has scrutinized for ties to China. It comes as the president faces backlash over a $400 million proposed gift from Qatar, a luxury Boeing 747.
And I could be a stupid person and say, no, we don't want a free, very expensive airplane.
These photos showing what's been described as a flying palace that would replace the aging Air Force One with 2 furnished floors, plush carpets, leather seats, and 2 bedrooms. The administration claiming the gift would be legal, insisting Qatar is getting nothing in return. Trump saying it's a gift to the Pentagon and the plane will transfer to the Trump Presidential Library Foundation once he leaves office. But critics on both the left and the right blasting the gift as unethical and citing national security concerns.
Taking sacks of goodies from people who support Hamas, the Muslim Brotherhood, Al Jazeera, all the rest, that's not America first.
Would we let another country decorate the Oval Office? Would we let another country build the Situation Room? Would we let another country wire the press office? Oh, wait. Air Force One.
We absolutely do. It's called migrants. Illegal migrants that's coming over here. Listen, this whole country is built off of people that's not from here. From black people to illegal migrants, the farmers, all of these people, yes, we do. We let people all the time come over here and do what they want to do when they want to. They even sell us the products that we don't even like over here. And now we got Shein, Temu, Fashion Over. All of those is just reincarnations of rainbow.
Is all 3.
The jet would also have to meet the strict Air Force requirements for
and is made by Boeing, which is an American company.
Presidential aircraft.
It would have to go through a security sweep to search for listening devices and tracking devices.
Trump's overseas trip also comes a day after his temporary truce with China to negotiate tariffs, now agreeing to slash tariffs on Chinese goods coming into the U.S. to 30%. China lowering its retaliatory tariff on American goods to...
You said weak take, Anton, it's a security risk. So, again, same thing as yesterday. So you're basically telling me that we're not sufficient in being able to make sure that it's actually something that, or go through and vet, or, you know, do all of our security and all of this other type of stuff. You're basically telling us that we're inadequate in being able to make sure that everything is what it's supposed to be. Right? It's a security risk.
10%. Stocks soaring on the news Monday, but one top economist questions whether China will be willing to offer any substantial changes in trade policy going forward, saying China has successfully called Trump's bluff.
If a longer-term deal is not reached with China at the end of these 90 days, can the American people expect those tariffs to go back up to 145%?
No, but they would go up substantially higher. I think you will have a deal, however.
And as for that luxury jet from Qatar, Boeing...
So, I don't have a problem with it based off of what he's saying. Honestly, I'm going to be honest with you. I just don't care. I don't really care. I want to see more deals. I want to see more jobs. I want to see more things happening for U.S. citizens. I want to see people continuing to grow, run up a bag. The last thing that I care about is whether or not we got a plane, a free plane from Qatar. I'm just being absolutely honest. The last thing that I care about is whether or not Trump got a free plane from Qatar. Make sure you guys hit a like for the algorithm, subscribe to the channel, and turn on your notifications. Let me read some of these super chats, and then we're going to go on with the show.